guys, we're Sisters in Style. I'm Clarissa.
And I'm Elsie.
And today we're just going to be chit-chatting about our 2025 luxury wish list. We're nice and just...
so excited.
I know.
Because it's like you start the year off and you like to start immediately thinking about all the things that you want for the whole year.
Yeah.
So,
and how hard you're going to have to grind to get those things to make it happen.
You know, while I was making my mental list of all the things that I wanted, I was like, you know what? I'm really upset that mom and dad blessed us with like work ethic
and not generational
wealth. I'm like, dang it!
I know.
The generational wealth would have been so much easier, but it's okay.
That's all right. It's okay. You learn to value things. You got to work hard for what you want. And again, this is just going to be a cool casual video. We're just sitting back and just letting you guys in on the conversations that we have. We know probably everything on our list isn't going to happen in 2025, but that's why it's a wish, right? Yeah. We just want to kind of chat with you guys about what is on our wish list, what we have our eye on, and hopefully little by little we can check a couple of those items off our list.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely hoping, right, wishing to get some of these things on my wish list, but I definitely don't think it's going to be everything.
Oh, absolutely
These are definitely just things that like have caught my attention, have caught my eye, and they've kind of lingered. You know how when you like something at first and you have to give it a second for it to like stew with it?
Well, and I love that because that's one thing I kind of kept in mind with a lot of the items that I'm mentioning. Like if it's something that I'm still thinking about a year out, 2 years out, 3 years out, then I know that it's something that I really want and I can use and can see working in my everyday wardrobe or just life, you know. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and dive on in. We obviously are both working on our Hermes journey, so we kind of have...
I know, disclaimer, right?
Yeah, because I was telling her this, I was like, usually I kind of have like my wish list like spread throughout with like different places, different stores, but when you're doing or playing the Hermes game, I mean, we're not made of money, so we have to kind of like conserve and save and, you know, put most of your money towards Hermes for that pre-spend if that's something that your you know, ultimate goal is going to be.
And so far, luckily, I do feel like there's so many things at Hermes that I genuinely do really like because it's just simple, classic, very classy 100%. Things. So I'm happy that there are plenty of things from Hermes that I can purchase and enjoy, and it's not just like the Birkin bait or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But this list was definitely made with that in mind.
For sure. When I showed Elsie like things that I want from Hermes, she was like, dang girl. And I'm like, there's actually so many things that I have my eye on and want, and it's not just because I need a pre-spend. It's like I actually love these items, want these items, think they would go well in my wardrobe. So anyway, let's just dive in.
Yeah,
I think we want to start with, you want to start with like Cartier?
Let's start with Cartier because jewels, right?
Right.
Because I think
we have our little list.
We do have a list, but I was looking at a lot of the fashion houses. Like obviously they do like costume jewelry, and it gets you because it's like it is really cute. You do feel like, oh my god, that would be so cute to have, but is it really worth investing the money in costume jewelry? I don't necessarily think so because I've had very many pieces that have like ended up tarnishing over time. I'm not the kind of person that's going to sit there and take off every single one of my rings like if I'm just going to quickly wash my hands. So it's like I want to invest in fine jewelry because I know that it will stay with me for a long time. So having that in mind, we both have some things from Cartier that I think
for sure
we probably need.
Yeah. So I guess I'll go ahead and get started. I would say like 3 or 4 years ago, my husband and I went to Cartier knowing that we wanted to get love bands, like the love ring, as anniversary gift to each other. So my husband gifted me the wedding band and my husband got the classic band for himself. And at the same time, he surprised me with the Juste un Clou bracelet that you guys see here. This is small. The small Juste un Clou with the diamonds, and I absolutely love it.
Gorgeous.
I wear it all the time. I mean, Elsie can kind of vouch for it. It's on my hand all the time. And ever since I saw this, to be honest, I went in wanting the love bracelet, but I could tell that my husband just thought this was he kept saying, that's so cool. That is so cool. And because it was a gift from him, he was like, well, just get whatever you want. I wanted to get something that would remind me of him because it was an anniversary gift. So I went with the Justin Clue. Don't regret it. I absolutely love it. But it's been 4 or 5 years since that visit, and I still want a love bracelet. And I know some people may say it's overdone.
Yeah.
I really don't care. I still want it. I still think it's beautiful. I still feel like it's something that I'll have.
And you've been wanting it,
Yeah.
right? So it's like, it's not gonna, it's like those desires that never go away.
No, it's been, I mean, it was how long ago that we went to Rodeo Drive? I mean,
Yeah,
ever since that day, I was like, I want that, and I want it, and I want it. Got this, don't regret it, like I said, but since that visit, have still been thinking about that. Now, I will say initially wanted the small model. But this year they just came out with a brand new medium model. And so when you see the medium model, and I've kind of done my research, you really, from far away, it looks like the classic, but it's not, it's just slightly smaller than the classic, but pretty.
Well, and especially because you're such a petite person.
Yeah, I've got a really
like,
tiny wrist.
Really tiny wrist. I'm like, I feel like the classic bracelet would just like eat up your entire.
Well, and
not a lot of real estate.
Yeah, well, and I've tried on the small love bracelet, and I knew like that's the one that I wanted. But now that they came out with this new model, I'm leaning towards the medium, just because on my wish list I also have, and I know this is a reach, but I really, really want the love bracelet pave, yellow gold pave. It's just so.
I heard your husband cry.
I know.
Like in the far distance, he's just like, no.
I know, but I just think, I mean, picture that stacked with the medium. I just think would look a lot prettier than if I were to get the small love bracelet and then maybe that down the road.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I think the medium paired with the small pave would just pair more nicely.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you?
So bracelet wise?
Yeah, bracelet wise.
Yes. So now going on to mine, bracelet wise, I am thinking about adding a Justin Clue small model as well, just like hers. I want to go in and try the one with diamonds or without diamonds. I'm still not 100% sure. And the reason why is because I also want to add a diamond tennis bracelet.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
That'd be really pretty.
So I really want to have, my love bracelet and then my Justin Clue, and then, break that up with a diamond tennis bracelet.
That'd be really pretty.
And so I'm kind of leaning towards doing the Justin Clue without diamonds, just so I can always have that. And if I don't want to wear my diamond tennis bracelet and I'm just going for like a more casual look, I can still wear that, and it's not so, fancy. And so I really want that. That's my next Cartier bracelet for sure.
I think I also really, really, because I love the Justin Clue line so much, I also would love to invest in the Justin Clue ring. I don't know whether or not I know for sure it would need to be the small model. Again, I have small, skinny fingers. Either small model without diamonds or pave. I'd kind of just have to try it on with everything else on and see what I'm leaning towards. Also really, really interested in the love little stud earrings. I would love to add that. That'd be so cute. Also interested in the love little hoops. So will I get all of these items in 2025? Probably not, but those are the items that I have my eye on
that you
for
want to
sure.
be able to select from. I think it would be so fun to go to like the Cartier together, even to like try on all the pieces and be like, okay, these are the ones for sure that I want.
Oh yeah.
Because just like you, I mean, I do want my Justin Clue bracelet, but I also want a Justin Clue ring. And again, do I want it with diamonds, without diamonds? Like, I'm unsure. I know that I would probably do small just because I wouldn't want it to be super huge.
Right.
And I'm looking at it for, specific finger on my hand.
Yeah.
So I do want a Justin Clue ring, but I also want the love wedding band.
Yeah.
So my 5-year engagement ring upgrade, I don't have it with me right now. I'm wearing this one. This is my original one that I still love. It's like white gold. But the reason I'm not wearing that one is because I did send it off to go get fixed. There was a tiny stone that was a little bit loose, and then I wanted just to make sure that it was like buffed up, shiny, and clean again. So I usually wear that one every single day, and I think a really beautiful band to go with that would be the Cartier Love Band as my wedding band. And so I really want to do that with that ring. And so I think the love band and then my Justin Clue ring would just be like
Really pretty.
tidy up the collection
Yeah,
there a little
for
bit.
sure. So I think that's everything we have for Cartier. Everything is if we mentioned one or two things.
No big deal. Oh, if you want to throw in, you
Well,
know, a Cartier,
I
watch.
really do want the mini, watch. All gold would be like the ultimate dream. But I also think the yellow gold with steel is pretty.
The mixed metals.
The mixed metals really cute, and price-wise, it's attainable.
It's doable.
One thing I will have to say, my husband is obsessed with, like, he loves Cartier. Like, that's one thing where I'm kind of lucky, where he actually loves all the pieces. But the Panther line, he loves it. Like, he's like, babe, I just think it'd be so cool if you had the Panther, like, bingo. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that'd be great. I think that's a great idea. But it's like, I could get everything on my wish list for under the price of one.
It's true.
So maybe down the road, I want to go into Louis Vuitton.
Yes.
So Elsie and I also have a couple items from Louis Vuitton. We tried to hold back again. Most of our spending is probably going to be going towards Hermes, but for Louis Vuitton, I really am in need of a new, like, card holder. Now, I don't know if I want to do a Calvi Duo from Hermes, and I probably will do that at some point because I really am in love with one that I saw that was in box calf leather. It's just chef's kiss, so good. And if I can't get a bag in box calf leather, at the very least, I can have my
small little
my little Calvi Duo. But I really like the card holder, the Recto Verso. I thought that was a really good option because there's a zipper, you have your card slots in the back, and a little button front for any just important business cards or cash.
Coupons.
Yeah, coupons. Yes. Also really like the key pouch. I have one already, but it's beat up, and so I may be due for a new one. Not sure if I'll just get another key pouch or if I instead want to do a key holder, either the 6 key holder or the 4 key holder. With me now having a lot more nicer bags, I really do want to preserve those bags, and it's probably better for me to invest in a good key holder so that the keys aren't scratching up the inside of my bag. So I thought that would be really nice. The Romy card holder is also really cute. I also have the toiletry bag on my wish list. I think it's so beautiful. I like the way that it unzips and opens up flat. And now I know that there's so many versions of these. Like, there's some on Amazon and all kinds of things, but the Louis Vuitton one is just so nice. My only caveat with that is I don't know if they make any type of liners for it, because if you see my makeup bag.
And so that's the thing, is like, would you use it just for makeup, or could we use it for skincare, hair
Well,
care?
I'd want to get a different toiletry, the other shape.
The niece, the baby niece, or the,
so I was thinking like baby niece for like my skincare, and then the actual toiletry bag more for makeup, because I like to kind of see what I have. I have a really nice makeup bag right now from Base that I use, and I can easily wipe it down because there's been random times where my foundation's loose and there's foundation everywhere, and I just like think, oh my gosh, if this was in my Louis Vuitton bag, I would lose
tears.
I would lose it. And so I kind of am hesitant to spend the money on something that's going to house my makeup.
Speaking in that realm, those are the things that I actually most wanted this year from LV. I really want to invest in several different little cosmetic pouches because, one, they're really good for travel. So I take a lot of like little travel size things with me at places. But also, the easiest thing when you're switching handbags every day is just to be able to grab something, put a bunch of things in it, and put it into a new bag. And so I really want the cosmetic pouch. I want the MM and then the smallest size as well. I'm thinking both of those. And then another thing that I really, really want, and it's like super classic, is actually the mini pochette. And so depending on what's available in store too, because I feel like that's also really hard, right? Depending on what's available, I really want to just compare the sizes. So I'm really thinking about a mini pochette and then a couple of those cosmetic pouches. And then along the lines of Clarissa, like I really am in need of some kind of a key pouch or a key holder to just make sure that my car keys are not just like roaming free in all of my bags. And so those are the things that I really wanted to invest in from Louis Vuitton this year.
Yeah. I also have been on the Real and on Fashion File, like all the time. I really, really want the, I don't know if I'm saying this correct, but the Neo Eole. I think it's an older model, but I would prefer the 55. It's just a really nice travel bag. It has wheels on it so you could carry it along. And I would prefer to buy this bag pre-loved, just because it's going to be a workhorse bag. Like, I want to use this bag. I want to take it places without being so worried about it. And so if I spend less on it and it's already been used, I'll be more inclined to just use it freely. So that's something I've had my eye on. I also was going to get something similar for my husband in like the black and gray colorway, just so we, like I said, we travel quite a bit, and I wanted to get him something like that. Again, pre-loved preferably, unless I come across one in store and I absolutely fall in love with it and it's not too ridiculous, maybe we'll go for it. But that's something that even my husband was like, I'm surprised you haven't gotten that. I feel like you would use that quite a bit for just our little weekend getaways. I think it'd be nice. So
for anything, really.
Yeah, for sure.
So one more thing when it comes to
one
more thing. One more thing as far as jewelry that I forgot to mention earlier was one piece from Van Cleef & Arpels. I know the Van Cleef, the 5 motif bracelets and all those things. In my humble opinion, I do think they're maybe a little bit overdone, and there's so many different places that are kind of like duping them and everything. So I don't necessarily see myself gravitating towards something like that, but I do have an obsession with the Alhambra pattern. I think it's so cute, and so I fell in love with the Alhambra vintage ring, and there's one that's like reversible, guys. Go with me here, right?
Girl math.
That's it out.
That's two rings.
Two rings in one. And so I saw one that was like the black onyx on one side and then the gold on the other. And so I think that ring just like would be the perfect addition.
So pretty.
So that's my one only other jewelry piece so far that I'm also looking at.
Yeah. Elsie and I also have some sunglasses. I'm being super, super picky because I just want to get one good pair that isn't just like that pair that I'm only going to wear when I'm like dressed up for this certain occasion. Like, I want a pair that's like I said, like a workhorse. Like, I'm a mom of 4. I work full time, but I'm also an Uber driver after that. I mean, I'm all over the place.
You're not really an Uber driver. I know people can think you're out here driving Uber.
She really wants those items. No, Uber driver for my kids. It feels like I'm just like on the go. My kids are always in sports and things like that. So I want a really nice pair of sunglasses that I could wear in all occasions, when I'm really dressed up and also when I'm dressed down.
Yep.
And so there was a pair of Prada sunglasses that I saw that were so cute. We also both saw some Miu Miu sunglasses.
Those are the ones that I think that I'm going towards, because I want a little bit more of an elevated look for when I'm dressed up, which is like, let's be honest, most of the time when I'm not at work. At work, I'm, very low key, very chill. I do have to, it's business casual, but there's specific things that we have to definitely wear for work. And so when it comes like the weekend or going out, definitely love using all of my pieces. And so
it's like you take the opportunity to be like, dress up.
Yes.
Yeah, same.
And my kids are smaller than your kids, so I'm not in like the soccer mom, Uber driving everywhere just yet. So another 2 things on my wish list for 2025 are from Saint Laurent. I love Saint Laurent. I would say that my 3 favorite fashion houses are Hermes, Saint Laurent, and Louis Vuitton, which is probably why those are the names that you hear us talking about the most.
Yeah.
And so looking at YSL or Saint Laurent, this year I really, really, really want to invest in a pair of pumps, black and gold. The first time I saw this pair of heels online, I was like, that's super impractical. Where am I going? Who do I think that I am? Right? Like,
where am I going?
Where am I going? Like, where would I wear these to?
I know.
And invite me someone, guys. I don't know.
I'd be like, oh, wedding shoes purchased.
But like, what if it's like no black?
Oh, I feel like the past 2 weddings we went to, it was like all black.
That's true. Very formal.
Yeah.
So maybe for that. But I don't care. When I saw them, my heart literally skipped a beat.
That's a little dramatic.
That's how I felt when I met my husband.
Just kidding. Oh my goodness.
Cheesy. No, but I really did. Like, it literally skipped me. When I saw them, I was like, that's my shoe and I need it. And so I think,
nice.
what is the name of those? I think they're called the Jean slingback pumps in black and gold. And they have that gold tip that has the YSL. Oh my gosh. Again,
they're super out there. Those are really, like, it's not quite luxury, that's for sure.
No. Like, we're going somewhere. That's why I'm like, invite me somewhere, guys. I don't know where I would wear these to.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
Like, when I tell you that I just, like, want them, like, I feel like I need them. So that's my first thing. And then another thing that I want from Saint Laurent at some point, again, maybe not this year, but at some point, is a Saint Laurent leather jacket. Saint Laurent just does leather jackets, like,
so good.
So perfect.
All their outerwear is so good. But
it's so good. Like, the shoulders, the way they structure them. Oh my gosh. And so there's a couple that I'm eyeing. There's one that's like
these are going to be difficult to pronounce. We'll have them on the screen.
Definitely look at the picture. The Sahini jacket. The Saharine jacket in lambskin.
I don't know. But it's cute.
It's really, really pretty. And so that one goes for around $8,300. But then there's another one that's like a leather trench coat, like to the floor, to die for. And that one's obviously a little bit more spendy. But again, this is a wish list, right? And so that's something definitely on my wish list.
So pretty.
I have also heard that, like, when you wear a pair of Saint Laurent heels, it's like you're not having the best time. Like, they're uncomfortable. They're a little uncomfortable. And so I also do see myself probably going into the Saint Laurent and trying the different styles on to see what feels best.
I really didn't have a lot of other things on my wish list. Like I said, most of my savings is going towards Cartier and Hermès and a couple Louis Vuitton pieces. And realistically, that's what I think is attainable for 2025. So as far as Hermès goes, I've got a long list of things that...
No, really, it's a long list, guys.
I know, when she's like, you're going to talk about all of that? It's like, it's a wish list, right? This does not mean that I will or even can. I mean, if you shop at Hermès, you know, like, a lot of time you go in and you want an item and they don't even have it. Or if they have it, it might not be in your size.
Or not the colorway that you're looking for.
Yeah, but these are things that I've seen that I would love to have at some point. So as far as shoes go, I'm not sure if you guys have seen our past Hermes journey videos, but in one of those videos I mentioned the Gilia sandal that I really liked in the tan with palladium. I just think that would match my little Picatinny 18 so perfectly. I tried them on in store and they were so good, but they didn't have my size. So that's definitely something really high up on my list that I really think I want to get. I was hoping to get it before the price increases in January. And if you guys have seen, it's pretty unfortunate, you know, with the price increases, but here we are, you know.
The price increase does happen every year, so we knew it was going to happen. Yeah. We're just hoping it wasn't going to be.
Yeah, so I was really bummed when they didn't have my size because I knew with the holiday and everything, I probably won't have a chance to order it until this year, which the price increase has already happened. Right. So that is something on my list. I really want to get those. Another sandal on my list is definitely the Oran sandals. And I initially wanted gold, but since I'm going to do the Gilia sandal in the tan with palladium, I think instead I would love the Oran sandal. That's the white with the gold stitching. Oh, have you seen those? Yes. And then the sole is gold. So I've just seen the Orans in white, and after wearing them, they do look kind of dirty and dingy. And so with this colorway, with the sole being gold, it's just the perfect for me anyway. They do cost a little bit more than the original, but I think it's worth it. I think they're so pretty. That's definitely on my list. Maybe some of the taupe Orans, but I probably won't do gold Orans since the Gilia sandals in tan, it's close enough. Also, I think we both really want the Oz mules. Yes. The black with the, it's not gold. I think they use permabrass.
I think it's permabrass.
Oh, but they're so cute, and they're the perfect work shoe.
Perfect. I would wear them every day for work.
Yeah. And I, again, tried those on in store. They didn't have my size, but they felt really comfortable. I feel like it's a shoe that you don't really have to break in. It's something you can wear right away. It's something you could wear all the time. I actually think the Gilia sandal with the black, in black with
that would be so pretty.
permabrass would be really pretty too. So that might be something that I eventually get as well. But I don't know. I know. It's on my list. We truly love Hermes. Really it's not just, yes, these items are very expensive, but we don't just buy things because we need pre-spend. We actually buy these items and love them. Obviously, you can tell. I also would really love a 24 millimeter belt. Okay. I have the 13 with noir and gold. And so maybe I'd like to get a 13 with like a taupe and blanc so that I have like all 4 colorways. Because if you think about it, and this is how my mind works, when you get a belt at Hermes, it's so nice because they're reversible. So it's like 2 for 1. And so if I were to get another leather strap in a different colorway, then I'll have 4 belts. Now, I would like to have a buckle with palladium. Since my bag is palladium and maybe one day I'll get the Gilia sandal with palladium. I do mix my metals, but I also like to be matchy-matchy sometimes. So you can't just buy the buckle on its own. Yeah. So
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah, because I would love to just buy the buckle on its own. But I might as well just get like a palladium 13 with another belt strap. So maybe I'll do that.
I do want a 24 millimeter belt. That's on my wish list this year. I have one that's white and a taupe, but I really want one that's black and gold. I have tons of other black, belts, but I think there's a specific belt buckle called the Gamma belt buckle.
That's my favorite. Yep.
Oh, stop being like me.
We might get the same belt. That's the one I have my on. And the reason I like that one is because it's Hermes without being in your face.
100%.
Because I feel like, don't get me wrong, I like the Constance H, but it is kind of like in your face.
Yeah, so you're wearing an H.
Right. I think the Gamma's a really quiet, subtle way of having that H detail without being so in your face. But
so I definitely want that one in gold, and then I do want a black and gold leather strap. So I think that's one of the things that's probably going to be on my wish list this year. For sure.
Another shoe that I really like is the Icon loafer.
Okay.
So I'll show you guys the colorway here, but I just thought they were a really nice everyday loafer. Really like those. Those are on the list. Another item Elsie and I both are considering is the Calvi Duo. Like I said. Yeah.
I think I need it. I've gone to boutiques several times now, and every time I do go by
You look at them every single time.
Every single time.
And you never pull the trigger.
And it's because I feel like it would need to be like the perfect color.
That's
it would need to perfectly match my bag, which again, I still don't have because I'm waiting for a Coda bag. Or it would need to be one of the colors that I just I'm obsessed with. And right now, those colors are Rouge Ache, Rouge Cellier, and Vert Cypress.
Okay.
So it would have to be if I got a Calvi Duo in one of those colors.
I have to see which color I liked. Yeah, that's so pretty.
Those colors would be so I really want one. I'm just holding out for the perfect color.
For sure. So my thinking with getting any kind of wallet from Hermes is do you want to match it to a bag that you have? I kind of think I want to get a leather that I feel would be unattainable in a bag, right? I saw some online, the box calf. The box calf skin. And I fell in love with the blue abyss color. I just think that's really so pretty. And how gorgeous would that be in a bag? Oh, so pretty. But I do think I would prefer the Calvi Duo. I have heard some mixed reviews with the original Calvi that things could fall out. So I think if you got the Calvi Duo, it would prevent stuff from slipping and sliding out. So that's something that I do have on my list. Again, I also want to get a card holder from LV. So we'll kind of see. But that's just something I have my eye on for sure.
Another thing that just came to mind that I definitely have on my wish list for 2025 is when we got our sister rings.
Yes.
I fell in love with them,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so I was looking online and I saw that they have like the Farandole bracelet.
So pretty.
So I know they have like the chain d'Ancre bracelets as well, but those seem kind of like
They're very
thick,
chunky.
yeah, thick and chunky, and
For
like
sure.
clanking around. And I type a lot for work and I write a lot of notes for work, so I wanted something a little bit more subtle, like maybe
A little daintier.
more dainty. So I saw they have the Farandole bracelet, and I think I'm definitely gonna get that.
That's
just
really
to kind
pretty.
of be able to match my ring.
Yeah.
And like I said, when I do mix metals, then I can
Mhm.
also add that to my stack.
Yeah. I actually have the chain d'Ancre pendant on my list. It's
Oh,
a
cute.
really cute necklace with the little chain d'Ancre hanging on there, and the price is pretty good.
Not too bad.
They also have the punk single ear cuff that's new.
Just came out. So cute.
And I don't know if you guys have seen, but I wear an ear cuff every single
All the
day.
time.
It's always on my ear. That's something I could get in silver that I could wear all the time.
Mhm.
And I just thought it was so cute. So I got those two things on my list. They also have the necklace with the little H-lock that I thought would be really
that's
cute too.
cute.
And that would match my Picotin.
Mhm.
I don't know. Those
Yeah.
just some options, right?
Mhm.
This is a wish list.
And my very last thing, the last thing that I do want to start investing into in 2025 is the Mosaic AU24 gold. Again, I'm a gold girly, and I already have some of the small like tableware pieces.
Yeah.
And so my husband's really into coffee. We drink a lot of like espressos and coffees at the house, and so I'm really wanting to do some of the coffee cups. But then ideally at some point I would like to have the table settings
So pretty.
as well,
I know.
right? Like imagine coming over to dinner at my house and I'm like,
If you
Just-
serve me on anything other than that, I'm going to be like,
oh my
what
gosh.
is this?
I'm gonna
What
go-
is this?
No, so I think it would be super beautiful to have
So
at
pretty.
some point have like a 6% or 8%
Yeah.
table setting of the Hermes.
That
Hermes
gives me
China.
anxiety with my kids, but
That's what I'm saying. I
at
think I
some
want to
point-
start investing in it, and then at some point, once
Right.
I have like the full setting of 6, my kids will hopefully be.
yeah,
at
I
an
know.
age where-
I actually have the same. I have the AU24 platinum box. Have you
Oh,
seen
yes.
that? They only have it in the platinum. It'd be really cool if they had it in the gold, but I kind of like the platinum anyway. I actually have the coffee cups on my wish list in platinum. I want to get the set of those coffee cups, but that little platinum box, I just thought was so cute. And you could get a little dish to put your jewelry in, but I thought that was also something else that's really cute to put your jewelry in with the little cap. Or you could have the bougiest Q-tip holder in the world. I mean,
Let me clean my ears today, you know?
yeah. So if you want an experience, there's that. One last thing that I have not invested in yet is, well, we did just mention the cups, right? The coffee cups is on my list. I have not invested in any of the homeware. That's the only category I haven't gotten anything from. So I really do want to invest in some coffee cups. I think that would be really great. But also fell in love with the Avalon pillow. Would love to have that, or the Avalon blanket in the black colorway.
So cute.
I just think it would be so pretty. I know they're spendy, so I might start with one item, but I know once I get one, I'm going to want the other. So we'll see. And it's the Avalon 3 specifically that I
Okay.
really like. I just think that
I haven't even looked because I know that once I look, I'm going to be like, I need it, I need it, I need it. And my kids are still super little, and I have a dog.
yeah. Well, I have
So-
a really cute little nook in my bedroom, like a little side chair with a little
Okay.
table that I just think, and I would obviously do the pillow in the small. I think that's perfect for that chair.
Cute little size.
I just, every day I wake up, I would see my cute little pillow on my little side chair. It's just,
The
again,
little
it's a
things.
wish list, right? And the very last thing we both have on our wish list is obviously a quota bag. I mean,
Obviously.
we both have Kelly and Birkin on our list, and
Mhm.
that goes without saying. That's definitely something we want.
Whether that's going to happen this year for us or not, I mean,
Right.
who knows? We're at a very competitive boutique, which luckily, like we said, we do love our Hermes items. But it would be nice to think that we are more close than far away
I
from
know.
a quota bag. So for me, ideally, my first quota bag would be a Birkin 25. if you're my essay, keep scrolling. Just kidding. You know, so ideally that would be my first quota bag, but I do have a Birkin and a Kelly on my wish list right now.
Same. I mean, I would absolutely love a Birkin or Kelly. For Birkin, preferably a size 25. I am very petite. For a Kelly, I would prefer for it to be Cellier. Size 25, I would do 28 as well. I think both those sizes would be nice, but for a Birkin, I preferably would want to stick to a 25 for now. I think eventually, as a work bag, a 35 would be absolutely
Oh, see, I'm not thinking
beautiful.
Work, like ultimate.
Or travel.
Yeah, ultimate, I would want a Birkin, a hack. Imagine like going to the airport with like a hack and like just being able to like throw all your things in there. Like,
taking your nice Birkin to seat 24A.
I know. 32.
That's
me. How
I
sad.
know.
At least Comfort Plus, because girl, you can't be having a hack and going to seat 31. That's sad. Next to the bathroom.
Oh no. Well, we hope you enjoyed our chatty luxury wish list. I know it was a lot of items, and again, will we get every single item on this list? Probably not, but that's why it's a wish, right? We have something that we have our eyes set on, and something, when you have a goal for something, it gives you purpose and like why I work hard. On those days where it's 3:30 at work and I just want to not be at work, I'm like, you're doing it for the Birkin.
I know. When more people get added to my schedule, I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. This is another pair of wrongs. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. We love talking about our wish list. Again, even just thinking about it makes me happy. We don't even have them yet, and it just makes me happy.
Yes.
But we want to know what your guys' wish list items are. Like, what are you guys looking at getting in 2025? Is there anything that we want that you want too? And don't be competitive and take it from the boutique before I get it. And so, yeah, let us know down in the comments. And obviously, if you haven't, we would love, love, love if you guys would subscribe to our channel. And hit that like button. Again, I feel like this has been so fun for us. I know that we're barely, you know, on this YouTube journey, but it's been so fun kind of like having more time together as sisters and talking about these things that we really enjoy. So subscribe to our channel. We have so many more ideas coming your way.
Yeah, and we'll also have our Hermes journey / haul link down below if that's something you guys are interested in.
Definitely.
Definitely watching. Thanks for watching. We're Sisters in Style.